What's in the box?
Hello, welcome back to What's in the Box. This is part 2 of a video that I'm doing because I've got a massive box of loose figures, all from my Wonder Woman box. There she is. I did a load of the videos in my previous video, but there were so many I didn't want to do like a massively long video. So I'm going to get through this one as quick as possible. I'm not going to open any of them. I'm just going to show you them in the bags. And I'm going to grab a handful and we'll just see which ones I have. Actually, see, I'm going to just go back on my rule right now and I am going to open some of them because some of them are just too cool not to. I mean, look, I have a DC Universe Superman with a mullet. Superman with a mullet, that's pretty cool. I like these ones. I think these are some of my favorites because of the articulation. You know, you could just get him in such great positions and you can just hang him from things. And I did used to have quite a few of these hanging from the ceiling, just on like on a piece of string. I also have Cersei. This is the Cersei from the Dodson line, the Dodson Wonder Woman line. There were only 4 figures in the line. You've got Wonder Woman, Donna Troy, Diana Prince, and this gorgeous Cersei figure. Absolutely stunning. The armor on her is gorgeous. And she comes with a sickle. But the cape and the sash and everything about this figure is absolutely gorgeous. I absolutely love this entire line. I also have... you might need to help me with this. I don't know who this girl is. It's a blonde girl with an English, with a Union flag t-shirt on and a waistcoat and bell bottoms. I don't know who she is. So if you know who this is, please drop it in the comments and let me know. I might be able to tell you what year she's from if she's got a date on her. DC Comics from 2002. So I'm not really sure. I don't know who she is. Again, this was a pickup from a comic book shop. I probably only paid £2 or £3 for her. I have, oh my gosh, I have to open this. I have the Ed McGuinness Batman figure from the Superman Batman line. Ed McGuinness is a great artist. He does really bulky people. I grabbed as many of his figures as I could from his line. I also have like the Superman, the Supergirl and the Wonder Woman, which I'll get to in a sec. But that is just, it's got to be one of my favorite Batman figures. It's awesome. It's so chunky. I just love that muscular look. In the previous video, I showed you the white Mary Marvel. Now I have the red one. I knew I picked up both of those. I have another Linda Danvers in her white t-shirt. This is the DC Universe line, which is much more articulated than the previous one, but the previous one looks far superior. The colours are a lot duller on this one. I have the Alex Ross, Barbara Gordon Batgirl. Oh, gorgeous. The Alex Ross figures are fantastic. Justice, I think they're from the Justice storyline. So I have the Batgirl. I think I have the Supergirl as well, which I will get to as soon as I can. Let me just grab these ones. So, like the Batman from the Ed McGuinness line, I also have the gorgeous Superman. I mean, look at the muscles. I like that he has this really short cape as well. I think that's great because normally the capes are all the way down to his ankles. But the Ed McGuinness line is fantastic. I don't think I got every single one. I got as many as I could at the time. I also picked up the awesome Kara Zor-El Supergirl. Midriff Supergirl is one of my favorites. Linda Danvers is my all-time favorite, but if you're going Kara Zor-El, I like the midriff showing and the blue skirt. This is my favorite design for Kara, not Linda. But yeah, Ed McGuinness, the girls on Ed McGuinness, that Ed McGuinness draws are absolutely fantastic. They're just muscular and toned and huge and fantastic. To go along with that line again, I have the Superwoman from the alternate universe that they visit in Superman Batman. gorgeous. If you see, you have the Superwoman standing next to the Superman. The colours are a little lighter, but it's just fantastic. I have the, I think this is the Identity Crisis. The Identity Crisis Black Widow. Sorry, Black Canary. Absolutely stunning. Again, the fishnets are an actual material. She's not very articulated, she has knees and elbows, but again, this isn't a playing one, this is a display one. She's to be displayed like this. You're not to change much on her. Great face, really nice face. I'm just so gutted that I can't display all of these. I have the Infinite Crisis Donna Troy. I have both of these. I have the Donna Troy and the Wonder Girl Donna Troy. Let me see if I can find her really quickly. There you go. So I have, it's the same figure. It's literally just a repaint. The boots have gone from silver to black. The suit's gone from black and sparkles to red and diamond, and that's pretty much it. Oh, and the head sculpt is different. I can't really make it out, but the hairstyle is different on both of those. I have the Superman Universe figure, obviously. This is the one without the mullet. The colours are a lot duller on this one, but he is a lot more superhero-esque. With the short hair and the chiseled chin. It's a great figure. Massive S on the chest. I wish I could display these still. They used to be all over my counter. I like had an entire line of bookshelves, and I had 4 bookshelves lined up, and on top of all of them was just my figures, and they were all on their stands, and then I would get more, and then the stands would get taken away and they would just stand without the stand to make more space, and eventually there was no space whatsoever, so they had to go into storage. I also have the Michael Turner Supergirl, again from the Superman Batman line, Apocalypse, where Supergirl lands on Earth. Not a massive fan of this super skinny Supergirl, but great figure to have. In my previous video I said I had 2 Infinite Crisis Wonder Womans, one with a cape and one without, so there's she is with her cape. It's just a massive blue cape with some red and white trim. I have Alex Ross again, Injustice. I have Sinestro. His arm broke off. I do have it. His arm is in a little tin that I have in my room. I don't know why I didn't put his arm in the bag there, but great Sinestro looking figure. Very tall, very lanky, and he comes with a boom tube, like a mother box stick. So back to Ed McGuinness. I have, oh, his arm just broke off. Oh no. Oh no. That's obviously broken off in storage. Gutted. But I have Bizarro Superman there with, he's got like Bizarro's #1. Yeah, Bizarro #1 on his necklace. But Ed McGuinness design for him, great design. He's just so muscular, so massive, and that face kind of looks like a Jokerized Superman. I think it's awesome. Also, Ed McGuinness line, I have the Batwoman, which goes with the Superwoman from the alternate universe. Fantastic, really shiny cow. I think this was Selena Kyle in that universe, actually. I don't think it was Bruce Wayne, but just a great Batwoman figure. I absolutely love these Ed McGuinness figures. I have, this is one of the 2 Ed McGuinness figures I have for Wonder Woman, because they brought her out twice. They brought her out once like this. Gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. Massive, chunky, massive thighs, massive muscles, massive chest, absolutely gorgeous. But her armor is just yellow, so her belt and her chest and her tiara are just yellow. Then they brought out a second one, which was metallic gold. So, I mean, obviously I'm variant crazy, so I had to get that one as well. So let's have a look. So there she is with the gold. Ooh. There she is with the gold instead of just the yellow. Oh, fantastic. I love the hair. I love how straight it is and it just goes down the back. But I love the face. I love the muscles. Just everything about these Ed McGuinness figures. They are absolutely gorgeous. I might have to just find some space just to display these ones because they're absolutely gorgeous. So the last 3 Ed McGuinness figures I have Aquaman, looking incredibly beefy, with his water hand. So this is after he had his hand chopped off and he just has this clear water hand, massive muscles, the great texture on the gills, the scales, but just a gorgeous face for him. I also have the one and only Bat-Zaro. Bat-Zaro is the Bizarro version of Batman, obviously, and he has these chains that hang from him. So you can, I don't know, maybe hang him up? I don't know. I've never understood what the chains were for, but great face. He has no eyes on his cowl, and his bat symbol is upside down. And if you look on his utility belt is upside down as well, so all his pockets are open, which I think is just a fantastic touch. Absolutely great figure. And finally, in that line, I have Cassandra Cain, Batgirl. This is the only Cassandra Cain Batgirl figure I have, unfortunately, but it's an Ed McGuinness one, so I'm super stoked. I absolutely love this. I love how just plain black her costume was, with just the yellow of the utility belt and the yellow around the bat symbol. Absolutely fantastic. I have... Oh, no, tell a lie. I have one more Ed McGuinness figure. I've just found her. I have the Power Girl Ed McGuinness figure with the massive muscles. Gorgeous head sculpt again. I mean, I love the off-the-shoulder cape as well. It just goes over one shoulder. I think it's a fantastic design. Love the chunky boots. Just great line. I have the Supergirl, Alex Ross Supergirl figure. Very nice. Very 70s as well, with the shorts, the low-cut top, and the Supergirl symbol just on the chest there. Absolutely gorgeous. I have Tomorrow Woman. If anyone knows who Tomorrow Woman is, she's from the Justice League. She was a bad cyborg that turned good and joined the team. This was like £3 as well. I have Amazonia Wonder Woman. Oh. Amazonia is a Elseworld story about Wonder Woman set in Victorian times. And look at this, look at that. The gorgeous bodice, gorgeous plaited hair, the great gauntlets. Just absolutely fantastic figure. Just, oh, some of these, the Elseworld figures for these characters, just absolutely fantastic. I have my Donna Troy from my Dodson line. So this completes the Donna Troy, this completes the Dodson line. I literally just broke her shoulder piece off as I took her out the box. A little bit of glue will fix that. But there's Donna Troy in her Wonder Woman armor because she took over from Wonder Woman for a little while. So this is Donna Troy as Wonder Woman. Gorgeous face, gorgeous body, gorgeous design. I have this retro Wonder Woman. She's very original Wonder Woman. She's like wearing the shorts and the bodice and her shoes have those weird like ballet straps around them. And what I did, because I had 2 of the Infinite Crisis Wonder Womans, and I took one of the capes off of her, I gave it to my second figure of this because I have 2 of these, and so I just put a cape on her. So now I have one with a cape, one without a cape. I have Connor Kent Superboy from Teen Titans. This was quite hard to find. I had to buy this loose because it was going for stupid money. Same thing with my Wonder Girl from Teen Titans. These both had to come loose, but I didn't care because I wanted them and I was going to open them anyway, so to have them on my shelf, I'm quite happy to buy them loose. I have an alternate to my Linda Danvers. Instead of the blue dress, this one comes with a black dress, and she has a black S shield and black boots. So this was a variant for that one. Again, it's Supergirl, I had to pick it up. I have a Crisis on Infinite Earth Supergirl. So this is what she looked like before, right before she died in Superman's arms at the hands of the Anti-Monitor. But I have her. I have to open this one. This is absolutely gorgeous. This is a Justice League Vixen figure, and it is just everything from her face, her hair, her body, the suit, the legs, and even her bracelets that are actual little jingly jangly things. It's just absolutely stunning. Look, I mean, this is Halle Berry. Like, if you look at this is Halle Berry, no doubt. No doubt this was modelled on Halle Berry. That's who they wanted to, if they were ever going to do a live action Vixen in the movies, it would have been Halle Berry at the time. Gorgeous. I have the Hawk Girl from that line as well. This is nicer than the other Hawk Girl, I think, because I prefer this yellow and green design with the legs. Her legs got a bit mashed up in the box, like they were bent when I took her out of the box. This one's wings don't move though, unfortunately, but she does have her mace. But I prefer the face on this one. I think this Shiera looks a little bit better than the other one. I have another retro Wonder Woman. This one's not so much a figure, this is more of a... I keep dropping things. This is more of a stand-up display. I've just dropped her sword again. This is more of a stand-up display Wonder Woman. Her arms do move and her head moves, but nothing else moves. No waist, no legs. So she's meant to be standing in this very feminine pose like this. And her dress actually comes off and shows that she's wearing shorts underneath. It's got a little Velcro tab there and she's got her shorts underneath. But this is a nice little figure. This is more of a collectible than a figure, I would say. I have Phantom Lady. Very plain, very yellow and green Phantom Lady. I do like the goggles. She's got yellow goggles over her eyes. I do like that. Very retro looking. I have the Long Halloween Catwoman. It's a great figure. I like the purple design for Catwoman, but this is the only one. Oh, she has jingly janglies on her wrist as well, like Vixen. But it's a great figure. It's the only one I have in the line, actually, I think. I don't think I have... No, I don't have anyone else in the line for the Long Halloween. I have the Superboy and Supergirl. This come from a 2-pack, but I got these loose. These are the old school, like 60s, 70s Superboy and Supergirl. Proper old-timey, old-styly, original Superboy and Supergirl, which are pretty cool. I like them. I have the DC Universe Kara Danvers. No, Kara Zor-El figure. This is almost a repaint of the Linda Danvers ones. Like, they've kept quite a lot. They've kept the body and the skirt and the cape and everything, and then they've just done a resculpt of the head and the boots. I have Batman. What was the series called? Beware the Batman? Was it? No, Batman. I can't remember what the third Batman, I think it was. I've got the Batgirl and the Catwoman from that line. This is the maskless Selena. They don't have much articulation, like the legs don't move. I think they just have a little in the waist and their arms move. They're kind of more like Happy Meal toys. Like, I would think these were Happy Meal toys rather than actual figures that you would buy, since there's no articulation. I have this, again, you might have to tell me who this one is because I'm not too sure. I have this Silver Woman. She has a gun for an arm. She's a very pretty lady and her arm's just popped off. I think that'll just pop back on, yep. She's just got some hair and a face. She's just very plain, but I don't know who she is. So if you know who she is, please let me know. And finally, I have this Wonder Woman in a gold armor. This is a nice one. I'm not too sure what this line is, but it's a gorgeous figure. I like the face. I love the armor. I love the tassels over her shorts. I think this is the Trinity Wonder Woman. Maybe, I'm not too sure. And finally, I have this young lady here. I don't know who this is, but I've always used this. I've stood her next to Supergirl, and I've called this Linda Danvers, because if you know the Supergirl line, you know that this looks just like Linda Danvers, from the hair to the clothes to everything. So I call her Linda Danvers. So that's my box. That's my box of random figures. Wow, there was a lot in there. I had to split this video into 2, and the second part's even like really long. So I might have to cut this down into 3 actually. So that's it. So next time I'm going to grab a random box and go through it, and it won't be just figures, it will be a random selection next time. So until next time, take care and stay safe. Bye.
What's in the box? No!